Hello everybody, I'm John Self, and welcome to Self Perspective. When I was growing up, I really idolized my uncle, Frank. He lived in New York. He had this great job. He raised money for MHMR, mental health, mental retardation, traveled all over the cities, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Miami, Chicago, Philadelphia, Dallas, everywhere he went. And he met interesting people, and he was always talking about his travels. And as I was growing up and I was so impressed, I decided that's what I wanted to do. And by golly, I was ready to speed dial my way through high school and college so I could have a life like Uncle Frank. Well, I don't think I'm alone with those sort of great professional fantasies, but my mother had a great piece of advice for me. She said, John, don't get in a hurry. You have to learn before you can do. And she was so right. There is no royal road to success. There's succession. You have to go through certain experiences sometimes to get where you want to be. And man, was that spot on for me. So today I want to share with you 3 things about your career. Don't get in a hurry. Take time to take stock. And 3, don't forget your values. So let's talk about don't get in a hurry. I supplanted my great passion for being this national and international traveler, doing great work around the world, when I fell in love with the news business, writing, editing, and reporting the news, and spent many years doing that. If I hadn't done that, I probably, when I was in Houston and left the Post, I wouldn't have been hired by Herman Hospital, and I wouldn't have had the opportunity to serve as the first director of their acclaimed Life-Flight helicopter ambulance program. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been chosen to be the national marketing manager for the aircraft company. And then in that job, guess what? I was traveling all over the country, sitting at the knees of some of the great hospital CEOs of that time. And I learned so much. And later in life, those experiences took me to a regional health system, and they had an international recruiting company. And I got to travel all over the world recruiting people. So there was a progression. I had a dream, but I was able to kind of let time take its course. So don't get in a hurry. Even if you think some of your rivals are moving faster than you, understand there's a progression. And understand this. If you're told no, understand that down the road, there's probably a better yes. The second point I want to make with you today is that, gosh, take time to take stock. Now, I know people, we get into a career, we think it's exactly what we want to do, and then guess what? We decide, man, this isn't for me. I don't like this. So if you're getting up every day, going to a job you hate, understand this, that's not living, that's existing. Several years ago, I had dinner with a bunch of lawyers in Dallas, just quirk of fate that I got invited to this dinner. And they were talking about their careers and how so many of them didn't like what they were doing. And there was this one young lawyer, just made partner. He was making tons of money, almost 7 figures. He was single. He had a great penthouse apartment. He had a great sports car. He had women clamoring to date him. He was in the social pages of the Dallas newspaper all the time. And guess what? He looked at me and said, I hate what I do, but I only have to do it for 20 more years and then I can retire. And I thought he was kidding with me at first, and then I thought, holy cow, he isn't. So if you're in a job you don't like, have the courage to take time to think about what you would like to do. We have all been endowed with a gift. So explore to find your gift and then have the courage to pursue that. Finally, as you're moving up and the pressures to go further, take the next step in the ladder, don't forget your values. They are what make you, and that is what will protect you. Because as you go up in business, sometimes you'll be confronted with tough choices, and sometimes those tough choices have serious ethical consequences. Don't take a shortcut. Don't get in a hurry. Remember who you are. And as you're moving up, Don't forget the people who helped you. It's like networking. Maintain a professional network which will help you propel your career. But don't forget the people who helped you in the past, whether it was a boss or a colleague. Maintain connection and let them know that you always have a helping hand. I hope this information has been of help to you. If I can help you with your career, either in outplacement or career coaching, give me a call at John G. Self Partners in Dallas, or email me at AskTheRecruiter@JohnGSelf. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.